And what I'm saying is Patrick Mahomes, there's 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 nobody that I've seen. And I'm a huge Tom Brady hater. But what I will not deny is that situationally, like there was nothing he was not prepared for. He
Yeah.
can get you a first down when you need it, a touchdown when you need it, a field goal when you need it. Like that
He's
was his
making
gift.
the right play.
Making the
Yeah.
right play every single time. He has every answer. There's no look that you can give him that he doesn't have an answer for, right? And again, I said it last week, or maybe a couple weeks ago. I'll say it again. Patrick Mahomes is the Michael Jordan
Mm.
of this era in the NFL, and there are a lot of gold jacket quarterbacks, a lot of guys that y'all want to put in the club with Patrick Mahomes and say that they're, depending on what week of the NFL we're in, they're going to say, hey, this guy is better than Patrick Mahomes. Well, I think Josh Allen has taken over Patrick Mahomes. Guess what? Josh Allen has never beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. 0-4.
Never. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson has never beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
But who is saying those? I don't hear that. I don't hear nobody saying that they're better than Patrick Mahomes. Who
No, no, no. I'm
says that?
saying
I
I'm
don't hear
saying
that.
that there are people depending on the argument, depending on who, and this is maybe a few years ago. Now this is so undeniable that you can't, that you barely hear it. But
Yeah, I hear
talk about
everybody
like
as the kids say, everybody glazing Patrick Mahomes
no,
now. Like I
no, they
yes,
don't.
they do, dog.
He
I
didn't.
don't
Hey,
I don't I don't hear nobody say that. I hear everybody say it's Patrick Mahomes, and then I hear that
it,
all over the place.
if they were glazing Patrick Mahomes, he'd have been a Pro Bowler this year. He's not a Pro Bowler,
We not talking about that's the Pro Bowl talk. You talking about greatest quarterbacks or who's the
right?
best
So
quarterback.
so all I'm
We all
saying
know
is
the we when we were talking about the Pro Bowl, we talked about that I think a couple episodes ago, and it was like, what has he done in
Yeah.
comparison to those guys, like stat wise? We know what that's all
yeah, but
about.
I'm not even trying to go down that road. I'm just saying
Right, exactly. I thought you were talking about who
no.
was
I,
the
I
best
I'm
quarterbacks.
saying that there are guys that will go down. So Lamar has never beaten Mahomes in the playoffs. Josh has never beaten Mahomes in the playoff. Burrow beat Mahomes in the playoff, and it is literally putting him on a pedestal. That win that he got on Mahomes is putting him on a pedestal, even though he didn't win the Super Bowl that year. The loss, one of Josh Allen's losses to Patrick Mahomes is considered his greatest playoff moment because it was competitive. They changed the overtime rules because of it, because he lost to Patrick Mahomes, right? Remember, oh man, how
Yeah,
can
it was
how can
basically who had the ball last.
who had the
Like,
Yeah.
ball last? And
yeah.
now you got opportunities to get the ball last, and you still get your ass kicked. Like, and hey, another week, another tight end we gonna blame. He throws a fucking duck.
Uh,
He throws a duck up there
Talking about
that
Josh Allen
yeah,
that
that
Kincaid didn't get.
what was it a
Hey,
duck? Was it a duck?
listen,
Was it a duck though?
it was.
Ah,
I mean,
it hit him in the hands.
he could have caught it.
It hit him in the
He
hands.
could have
Obach, you
caught it.
said the tight ends
Listen,
overpaid.
listen,
hey,
listen. Let me say this. Let me say this. Hey, look. Let me say this. And I don't know if this will open up we'll probably just close the can of worms, but that wasn't as egregious as last week's drop. I'll say that.
No, it
That wasn't
wasn't.
as egregious as that 2 point
But
conversion drop.
I do have the question. This is the question I wanted to ask.
yeah.
So, I thought so. Let me start by saying I thought that Josh Allen played well. However, they lost. So, given the fact that they lost, is the blame on him like the blame was on Lamar the week
No,
before?
I told you they won't do that. Remember when Ubang was asking me who needed it more, I said in a loss, Lamar Jackson will be more scrutinized.
And,
And
and
and in this loss, I don't know that Josh Allen will be as scrutinized,
and I would
especially given the fact. I'm sorry, and I'll let you roll. Especially given the fact that what Ubang just said, he was up against the great Mahomes. Like, so you supposed to lose. You ain't
and
won yet.
And
Like,
engineers comment made me just think about something that I had in my notes.
What was
So
his comment?
his comment
he
was,
said, "Who's counting
to
anymore?"
be fair, Josh Allen did get that first down, but who's counting anymore? But my my thing was, okay, Josh Allen didn't turn the ball over, but and this is going against what engineer said, on fourth down and 1, Josh Allen didn't convert on the run. And then the 2-point conversion, when it was 1 yard because it was a penalty
Li-
to score, he didn't score
Bro,
on the conversion.
listen. If